Hey everybody, I just want to make sure that you can hear me. So I'm talking right now. If you can hear me, just type something in the chat box. Thank you, Hunter and Billy. Thank you, Jenna and Allison. Is that everybody? Haley, can you hear me, hun? Can you hear me, Haley? Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Just want you to know that this meeting is being recorded. Yes, thank you, Haley. So if you get knocked out or something like that and can't get back in, just know that it's being recorded, and I'll post the recording link on our homepage as soon as the session is over with. Okay, so I'm going to go over the final exam real quick. I made a small PowerPoint. Hopefully you can see my desktop is, wait a minute, maybe you can't. Hold on one second, let me get that going. Is everybody able to see my desktop? Just give me some kind of sign in the chat box. I have a, what do I have here? PowerPoint. I hope you can see my PowerPoint. Billy, you can see it. Hunter, you can see it. Right? Whoops, let me get it to the right page. So everybody can see this. All right, so I'm going to go through this real quick. Okay, this is our final exam review. Just want you to know the mechanics of the exam. They're going to be 60 questions, all multiple choice, 90 minutes. The window, that's one thing I didn't put on here. What this means is the exam will open at midnight. That's 12 a.m. on December 5th. 2018, and remain open until 11:59 p.m. on Thursday, December 6th. Hopefully I have those days right. Okay, so what that means is sometime on December 5th and December 6th, you can go in and take this exam at any time during the window, the time that it's open. Now, once you start the test, you have to finish it. So you can't start it and then come back to it a couple of hours later. It's just like a normal quiz that we would take as part of our course. Put that on here. Okay, because if you start it and you don't finish it, you're going to run out of time after 90 minutes, all right? At any time, if you guys have a question, just type it in the chat box and I'll address it. So what does the test cover? The different units that we have studied in this course, okay? So the first one was concepts. Okay, there were 30 questions. Remember when you took that multiple choice test? Right? You had 30 questions. I'm pulling 10 from there. All right? Same thing with sovereignty, authority, and power, and political institutions, citizen society and the state, political and economic change, and public policy. Okay? So that's going to make up our 60 questions. All right? Now, good news for you. What good news you say? Well, I have created a practice final for you guys. Yay! Go ahead and thank me now. I'll wait. You can type it in the chat box. Thank you, Billy. All All right, yes. Yay is right, yes. Okay, so what this means is it is set up just like the actual final. You have an unlimited number of attempts. All right, the system's going to keep your highest score, right? This is not being graded, okay? But you can see the answers you get wrong, but not the answers you get right. So if you get something right, well, you know you get it right because it won't show up as being wrong, okay? But I would practice if I were you, okay? This practice final is located in quizzes, all right? And it's titled Practice Final. I'm going to show this to you in just a moment, okay? So it's no harm, no foul, guys. I mean, go in, take it, and see how you do, okay? There's no, you can't lose anything, all right? The only thing you can do is gain, all right? So I'm going to minimize this real quick, and then what am I going to do? I'm going to try to go to my this. I'm going to come up here. Hopefully you can see our home page. Just type something in the chat box if you can see our home page, right? Let me make sure. Okay. I'm going to go in as a student. All right, now I'm in a student view. So to get to the practice final, you're going to come up here to assessments, and you're going to click on quizzes, right? And you're going to go all the way down here to the bottom, and you notice that it's available today and tomorrow. Okay, so you just click on the practice final. It'll be exactly like what you'll do when you take the actual final. And then, well, I'm in as a student, so you see 60 multiple choice questions, 120, that's not right. I have to change that. I want this to mimic the actual final, so I got that wrong. Okay. It's supposed to be 90 minutes. All right. So, take it. Take it many, many times. Does everybody know how to see your submissions once you have submitted an exam? Billy says no. Well, here's the problem, Billy and Haley. Allison, you do. In order for me to show you, what you do is I have to impersonate one of you. So who would like to give me permission? I can't show you without impersonating you. If I do this, where's my class list? There it is. Give me 1 second. I'm being slow here. See? Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see. Billy, can I use you as an example? Okay. So I'm going to go in as Billy. I have to do it as a student or else. So now I'm in as, okay, so this is what you do. You've taken a test, right? So you go to the quizzes. And I'm just going to use this first one. What you do is you click on this drop-down arrow and click on Submissions. And then you click on Attempt 1. Okay? I'm sorry, Billy. Does this bother you that people see that you got 2 questions wrong? If it does, I apologize. Oh, if I could cover it up, I would, but I can't. But do you mind if I open up this attempt so I can show people how they can see the answers that they get wrong? Can I do that? Thank you, dear. All right. To see which two she got wrong, which three actually. All right. See? Which three, not two. I can't add or subtract. Okay. All right, so you just click on attempt 1, and here it shows you the question, the answer that was chosen, and then the correct answer. All right. Thank you, Billy, for taking one for the team here. Still made a very good grade. All right. Now, I'm going to do all of this again because somebody is saying, wait a minute, I didn't get it. All right, so you've taken the quiz. And this is going to work for your practice final as well, okay? You have unlimited attempts, so go in there and look at every attempt that you do because you're going to get different questions, right? And so you might get different questions wrong. So you click on the quiz, the drop-down arrow right next to it, and you click on submissions. And then there's one attempt. Okay, so if you're taking the practice final and you have unlimited attempts and you've taken it 10 times, you're going to have 10 attempts, right? So just go to your last attempt, okay, and click there, and that's going to show you the questions that you get wrong. Now, you can't see the questions you get right. I'm not going to give you all the answers, okay? But you'll be able to see the questions that you get wrong. Thank you, Billy, for allowing me to do this. Who's confused and has a question? The practice final is up now. So I'm still in as Billy, and you can see, you go all the way down here to the bottom. This is the actual final exam. It doesn't open until the 5th. Okay, but this is open right now. Okay, so if you go to assessments and then click on quizzes, it's just a quiz listed in your list of quizzes. All right, all the way down at the bottom is the final exam. You know what I think I'm going to do? Would it be helpful, do you think, if I moved it up to the top? Do I need to move it up to the top or? Okay, I will do that. Who else has a question? Hold on a second, I'll do that right now. I think what I need to do, hold on. I think that'll work. I'm just going slow. Slow, slow, slow. There you go, right there, guys. Let's go in as Billy again. Not that way. All right, so here I am in as Billy. Go under assessments, then quizzes. And looky Lou, it's the first thing right here hitting you in the face. So there's no excuse for you not to take the practice final exam. Okay? There's no, I mean, you're not going to lose anything by taking this final, practice final. All right? Are there any questions? Comments? Concerns? You're welcome, Billy. You good? Y'all, please go in and take this practice final. Good job, Billy. Good job. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. Also, guys, I updated the grade book today. Just go in, check your grade, make sure you got credit for everything that you did, okay? We're getting to the end here. Also, tonight's the last night for the extra credit. Extra credit. Yeah, that's fine. I think I have on the, thank you, Hunter, for reminding me of that. Because I think I put today, but let me change that real quick. And don't forget to take the actual final exam. Believe me, I have students do it all the time. They forget to take the final exam, and then I have to go hunt them down and say, hey, man, take the final. Your grade's in the toilet. Take the final. Okay? What else? What else can I help you guys with? No, that's fine. That's fine. I've changed it. It can be due tomorrow night, Hunter. It's fine. Tomorrow night. That's the 4th. 2019. Look how far ahead I am. Somebody. 2019. Normally it's the other way around for me. I start writing 2018 and until June. But now I've all of a sudden started writing 2019. Public policy test is tomorrow. I will replace the extra credit grades. Thank you for asking that, Hunter. That's what I'm going to work on as they come in. While you are taking your final, if I have any extra credit to grade, I'm going to grade them while the final exam is open. Also, I want to make you aware that I will drop grades. However, and not all teachers at Georgia Virtual School drop grades. It's a choice that they give us. They say you can drop grades or you don't have to. I choose to do that because I think that helps you guys. And so, but I cannot drop grades until after the course has closed. Okay? So you won't see what your grade is after I drop it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to drop grades. Not all teachers at Georgia Virtual School drop grades. We don't have to. It's not required. We are given the choice. Georgia Virtual School says you can drop grades or you don't have to. And some teachers choose not to. Okay, so if you're taking another, the reason I'm saying that is if you're taking another Georgia Virtual School course and that teacher chooses not to drop grades, don't fuss at her about it or him about it because they don't have to. But I will. However, I am not allowed to drop any grades until after the course has closed. Okay? When the course closes, then I can go in and drop grades. So you won't know what your grade is until, or you won't see it while the course is active. You won't see your grade with the drop grades reflected until I think they're going to be visible to you by next Thursday. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday. Okay? But dropping grades only helps you. It doesn't hurt you. Okay? Any questions about that? You're welcome, Haley. Thank you. Anybody else have a question? All right, well, if you do have a question, oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Hunter. If you do have a question, I'll hang out here for a little while longer, about another 15 minutes. You can either hang out with me or pop back in and ask your question. But I would strongly urge you to go and take the practice final, okay? Like I said, there's no harm, no foul. It doesn't hurt you to open it up and do a few and close it. You know, it's not being graded, so why not? Okay. And if you don't have any questions for me, that's all I have for you. So I say, okay, good. Thank you, Billy. You are very welcome, Allison. And also, one more thing before you guys leave. If you have not filled out the student evaluation, please do. Please do. I read those, and you know, they make me better, and so you know, please be honest in your feedback. Let me know what worked for you. Let me know what didn't work for you, because it might not affect you right now, but it'll affect other students in the future. So please, please, please fill out the student evaluation. And that is the last thing I have to say. I'll be here, like I said, another 15 minutes or so. So if you have a question, pop back in or type it in the chat box. But for now, you are free to go. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Hunter. You have a good night, too. You know, I'm not going to do that, Allison, because I think a lot of people felt like it was going to be due on Wednesday. So I did not post an announcement, even though, you know, it was on your schedule. But the short answer is no, I'm not going to give the 20% penalty, because I think a lot of people thought it would be due on Wednesday. So that's on me. Well, I mean, I think I'm supposed to, but like I said, I've been posting news announcements all semester long telling you what's due, and then this is the first time that something's not due on a Wednesday. So that's kind of my fault. And so I said, well, I just won't do that.